Hey kids, Inverted Cow here, and welcome back to the Long Dark. We're going to pick up Wintermute here and continue hunting that bear. Okay, we have given ourselves an opportunity to rest. I've had a good night's sleep. Unloaded a good portion of my inventory, organized a bit of stuff on the floor here. We are still dangerously low on food and whatnot. I have taken the time to repair my equipment to some degree. I've equipped myself with some new gear and particularly focused on one aspect, that is armor. I take a hit on weight, I take a hit on other things, but these work pants have 8 points of armor. These work boots have 7% armor. These have a higher armor rating than the scarf. These gloves, for example, everything I've chosen is very hearty and rugged. Simply because I'm dealing with a grumpy old bear. Now, of course, I do have another problem, and that is I am desperately low on food. So I am going to continue scavenging for food at the same time that I'm going to continue hunting this bear. Now, there is a hunt spot here, which is literally around this rock outcropping from the cabin. There is a hunting spot up in the logging camp that I was at yesterday. There's a hunting spot here by this frozen creek. Down here by the cabin that the trappers had me go to for hunting, close to the unnamed pond. It's kind of halfway between the two. That's actually one of the spawn-in locations in sandbox mode, so it's easy to find. This supply cache, I believe, carries the flares. This might be the one that he said has some flares and some other noisemakers in it. And then there's an old bear location over here. I really want to try to get up to the lookout tower as one place I want to try to get to today. So that's where I'm going to head towards first. And we're going to have a see if we can maybe shoot the bear in one of the other 6 locations. So we'll keep our eyes open for him and see if we can get him. Now, that lookout tower up there is not the one I'm trying to get to. There is another one, the original lookout tower, which is in a slightly different location, more this way. That's what I'm aiming for. That's what I'm hoping to get to. On the other hand, we want to keep our eyes open for our little friend here. Now, of course, Jeremiah says that I should bait him. I should get to a point and bait the bear. If I was going to do such a silly nonsense thing, I would probably do is get up on top of these rocks where I have a reasonably good lookout for it. Where it's not easy to get into as a charging behemoth, and where I might have a little bit more opportunity to hunt said bear. Now, I don't know how to bait him with human blood. I mean, obviously that was what the whole trick was, right? Not something I really am thinking of doing. for some reason the wolves have become strangely quiet during the bear hunt mission. So I'm going to take advantage of that. So I'm going to get off of this rock face here and work my way over to where I'm heading towards, preferably without causing myself severe bodily injury, and see if we can salvage a little bit more, scavenge a little bit more for food and other essentials. So don't go away, kids. I will be back if I run into the bear or run into anything else of interest. Otherwise, I'm going to go and find that that cab or the forestry lookout, the original forestry lookout, and see if I can get up to there. And I found the path up to the old forestry lookout location. As you can see, we have finally managed to make it up this hill. Been wanting to get up here because there used to be some fairly good goodies where this place was. I'm kind of hoping to find some stuff of use.
Could end up being useful.
Mountaineering rope. Oh, there's a couple of 1,000 pounds of weight I don't want to carry around with me. These I need.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Clothes. Clothing is always useful. Don't think I can get all the way up that tower. Okay, I don't really see anything else of interest up here. Now this is a tie-off spot for that rope, which would be beneficial for getting down this hill at this location. Don't really see any other need for it, so I think what I'll do is I will deploy that rope and we'll drop ourselves down this mountainside. Mainly because that's, like I said, 5 kilograms of extra weight that I don't want to carry around, and it's a slightly faster way down that hill. As we continue to look for other places where we might be able to salvage some food. Okay, that takes me to the clear cut area. Destroyed lookout. Yes, so this is looking over. Right now I'm looking over this area in here. So we'll work our way down towards that, see if we can find that supply cache and keep our eyes open for our little friend. Oh, here we go. I finally found it. The supply cache box.
I've been looking for you.
Come on. Energy bars. Ooh, some lantern oil. Okay, there was that one. It wasn't a box of flares like they said, but I'll take it. Particularly an energy bar. Thank you very much. No sign of our bear friend yet, but I'm going to start heading back towards the logging camp and then back towards our location, our hideout, whatever you want to call it. And I'll keep my eyes open and I'll bring you back if I find anything that's interesting. Otherwise, I may have to gain myself some raw meat and throw it on the ground in certain spots and see if our friend shows up that way. Which means I'm probably going to do is take the rabbit snares out and go catch some rabbits. Okay, we're on our way back to the logging camp. I found a little box out here in the thing. Not really anything of interest in there, but hey, we're still looking for supplies and clues and other things. Okay, Will's very tired. I'm just going to give him a quick chance to have a quick nap here. Double check, make sure I've emptied everything in this place. Do one more quick scour. Look for notes or hints or specials or anything that I might have missed. Yeah, I'm going to start heading back towards the our little shelter, and we'll have another go at the bear in the morning. Okay, it is literally dawn of a new day. Since we had no luck yesterday spotting our bear, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down this side trail here. I've grabbed the fishing gear and I grabbed the snares. So I'm going to head down to where there's a rabbit field over here, and I'm going to drop some snares down and see if we can get lucky catching a couple of rabbits. While the snares are active, I'm going to head over to the fishing cabins and I'm going to try my luck at catching a fish or two. My theory is if I throw bait out, it might attract the bear, and hopefully that might help bring the bear around so I can shoot him the remaining 5 or 6 times that I have to shoot him. So yeah, we're just going to keep heading down this trail and see if we get lucky. I don't remember ever seeing that rope before. How you feeling, Will? Think you can handle climbing a rope? I tell you, if this was a real person in real life, man, after 3 or 4 weeks of this kind of rigorous workout with a pack on your back and all this weight that he's carrying around, you would be buffed. I tell you, if you had an ounce of fat on you after this point, you'd be doing pretty darn good. Come on. You can do it, Will. All the way up. All the way up. There, you made it. Good boy, Will. I don't know what's up here, but I've never been here before. I'm going to keep looking around up here and see if I can find anything or just fall off the world or whatever happens when you walk into places you've never been. I'll let you know if I see anything. Oh, hush, Will, you just got out of bed. Huh. Well, I found a cave. A couple of pounds of firewood in it. Why are you whining about wood? Don't feel so good. Haven't really found a lot of anything else around here. Stones, I can go throw some rabbits. I suppose if I wanted to, I could go hunting rabbits, but I can't sprint because Will tripped over a shoelace or something and broke his ankle. Again. Yeah. So we're going to keep working our way back towards the cabins, see if we can get down there. So we'll pick it up whenever I get down to the cabins or someplace. Get myself figured out. Okay, I worked my way back down the hill. And I'm down by the lakeside again. There is a couple of spots around here where you can set rabbit snares out. Yeah, Will, I understand. You got a twisted ankle. Hold your wee-wee. Working on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can spot one of them that is close to the lakeside here. I don't feel like going all the way up in the backwoods. And is that another cave? I found another cave. This wasn't here before. If you tell me this is the same one I was just in, I'm going to really be laughing. Wouldn't surprise me, it almost looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah. I don't remember that cave being there before. But like I said, they've changed a lot on this map. Anyhow, I'm going to go and finish searching these cabins. I know I've got one around here, and I'll see if I can spot a place to place these snares down. So don't go away, kids. I'll be back as soon as I get myself set up with the snares, and then we'll go do some fishing for stuff for the bears. Okay, we finally found the cabin we found the key for. So let's check this one out, see if we have anything in here that's of interest. Firewood. Salty crackers.
I can always use more food.
Yeah, that's kind of the reason you're out here. Combat boots. Oh yeah, we are going to put those on so much. Okay, note on the table. Read text.
I need to drop something.
Shut up, Will. There's some amazing hunting to be had near Mystery Lake. The warden shuts down the park for the winter. The cabins are meant for summer use, so bring warm clothes and a heavy sleeping bag. Supposed to be sleeping bag, I guess. Chuck the meat out in a couple of weeks. Stan will pick us up along the coastal highways on November. Come along, bring beer. There's been logging in the area, so stay out of sight. Okay. Leave it. I don't see any incriminating evidence of some off-season poaching that everybody turns a blind eye to out here.
Here.
Painkillers you need to quit your whining is what we have there. Sewing kit. I got enough sewing kits to open up a small seamstress factory going now.
This will come in handy.
Oh, combat hats. Yes, heavy-duty military pants with reinforced knees and articulated for good mobility, designed to take a beating, 59%. So they could do a little patching, but that might get me some better armor for my bear attacks that I'm expecting to have to encounter. Yeah, I don't really see much else in here of interest. I mean, the note. What we will do is we'll pop those pain pills. So So we'll quit whining. Okay, I'm going to keep working my way around the thing and see if I can find those rabbits around here. Otherwise, I'm probably going to have to take the long trek back and drop the snares someplace else. Actually, I think I can put them by the warden's cabin there, which I'll probably do before I wrap up for the night. I'm going to try my hand at a little bit of fishing if I can get to the hut here in the middle. As you can tell, Will is now so overloaded, the poor guy's staggering. That'll change, of course. We'll get to this hut with the door and get a fire going, and his overall weight will drop substantially. Because I do got him carrying a couple of pounds of firewood right now. Alright, first off, let's bust that open. Chow back on that energy bar and on those crackers. Fish for 2 hours. Okay, now we have a little bit of scent.
Too much stuff to carry.
Oh, hush your mouth, child. Okay, we're going to make a trek back to the cabin. Yes, I know. You could just lay down right here. More worried about that wolf over there than I am about you needing to have a lay down, sleepy. But I want the fish to drop as bait for the bear in the bear sighting location. Because while a hungry bear might be able to smell a few drops of blood, they can smell a fresh fish a lot further. I'm hoping that'll do the trick. But I need to rest Will here because he's, as you can see, again, exhausted. Will can't go for half a day without being exhausted. Mind you, I did send him up a mountain climbing rope and do a little backpacking through the timberline up there. So, yeah, he's got every right to be a little bit tired. Well, we made it back to the cabin. I'm just going to drop that fish off here so we're not carrying around extra scent that we don't need to be. And Will is still exceedingly tired. I'm going to quickly just tootle over here and see if I can spot where those rabbits I saw were. I know there was rabbits over here someplace. I just don't remember where. We do have that option too. There is a deer right there. Although as much as I want to go hunting deer, I'd rather not waste ammunition that I have on them if I can avoid it. It's actually preferable to run the deer into a pack of wolves and let the wolves take it down. But since I don't have wolves around, dear, did you see my bunnies? Okay, I don't see bunnies. I don't see wolves. I do have deer, and I got no stamina for running, so I'm not going to be hanging around here anymore, and I have to. What I might do is I'll come out here and I'll throw a couple of pieces of fish down or throw a piece of fish down and see if that attracts our little bear friend. I'm not sure, maybe I just have to actually walk through the marker location to trigger him. I'm not sure what exactly the trick is. But we'll figure that out, I guess, on the next episode. I'm going to stumble back to cabin here. I'm going to rest Will, and I might take him out and do a little bit more fishing when he's not quite so tired. I want to equip some of that gear that we picked up and give him some a little bit better armor as well. So thanks all for watching, kids, and good night for now.